Hi friends, good evening. This is Okwi the Wealth Maestro and you're welcome to this edition of Ace with Okwi. Now today we'll be looking at a story that someone sent in and that will be gleaning out some messages and some things to learn from it. I'm going to read it out very quickly and then tell you the things I feel about it. I'm sure that it's something that is very relevant to this time as we prepare for the Yuletide season. Now it reads, my cousin has been dating a married guy for 6 months. He was loving, consistent, even chose to wait without sex all that time. 2 weeks ago, they finally made love. The very next day, he changed. Stopped picking calls, stopped replying, always busy. He made her fall in love and now she's confused. Why are men like this? Now, like I said, this is something that is very relevant with our time today, and it's actually a pity that a lot of ladies still fall for this kind of thing. And within this period that we are preparing for the holiday celebration and the Christmas and New Year celebration, a lot of I just got back guys would come up with this kind of script, and it seems a lot of ladies just keep falling for this. Right? But I'm just going to pick out lessons from this particular one, which could help you listening to me if you are about to get into this kind of thing or you are in it already, so that you know how to prevent it. But if you've gone through it, I would also tell you what to do at the end to help you to bounce back and recover yourself, right? The very first thing I want to tell you is that this guy is married, so the foundation of this relationship is already faulty. Now, one of the things that you must have to consider when getting into a relationship is the foundation of the relationship. It is very, very important. In construction and in every other thing, the foundation shows how powerful, how strong, how sustainable that particular thing would be when it is built. So this one is glaring, this one is clear that the person you are dealing with is already married, and the foundation can't be better than that. Now, a lot of ladies feel, okay, I know he's married, but let me just be by the side. The question they fail to answer is, to what end? Or is it just for the frivolities and just to waste time and make money out of the man? What about the future? Have you thought about it? So, this man didn't actually just deceive you because you know he's married and there's nothing he can do about it. He can't leave the wife. So, all those consistency he was showing to you wasn't just character, it was performance. The guy was just performing. Number 2 is that waiting for 6 months doesn't make him a good guy. He was just being strategic with what he needed to do. It doesn't mean that he's pure. It doesn't mean that he's loving. It doesn't mean that he had any other good thing in mind. He was just playing the long-term game, manipulating you with that time so that he will be able to disarm you and make you feel, no, this guy is not like every other guy out there. No, all those things are just manipulations to get you to feel that he is different, but he is not. He just spent 6 months to get you to believe that he's a better person. And when he got what he wanted to get, the mask fell off and he went his way, right? Now, the truth is, sex is that point in every relationship where fantasy ends and then reality begins. I'm sure you've noticed it. I'm sure you've realized it. A lot of things looked very covered, very painted and beautiful until sex happens. The moment it happens, reality pops up and you begin to see it. The thrill dies. And for this man, you know where his own thrill is? His thrill is in the chasing. Immediately he chased and got what he wanted, he stopped. It ended for him. He started giving excuses instead of the effort he was putting in at the beginning. He lost interest all of a sudden. Why? Because he has achieved what he came in for. Now you will ask yourself, why do men do this? Men don't do this because they are men. No. Men that do this are men that actually lack integrity. And like I said, we are in the holiday season when a lot of persons are going to be coming in from outside the country, and they will come to fling some few dollars in front of you. Some persons don't just want to fall for anything cheap, but because of the lies that they are told and probably the money that is waved in front of them, they fall for things like this. You need to be very careful in this season so that you don't fall for it and begin to regret by the time you get into January. Most men do this just because they enjoy the emotional power. It's as if they are in control of emotions of the woman because they say sweet things that the woman will hear. They spend some money as the woman will want, and then they get the woman where they want her. Right? Now, a lot of men also do this because they want to enjoy the double of the two worlds, right? First of all, they want to enjoy the comfort of being married, and they also want to enjoy the excitement of the affair that they are having, right? So, at this point, you should realize that it's not about man. It's about the character of the person that you're dealing with. So, what are you feeling now if you're in this situation? What would you be feeling? Confusion. Because you're wondering, this guy that was showing me all this kind of affection, attention, and love, in quotes, how come he almost all of a sudden changed and became another person? So there will be a lot of confusion in your head right now. But you need to understand that he didn't just change after the sex. Sex just revealed who he is. That's all that happened. So after sex, a lot of times you hear ladies say things like, you have changed. You are now another person. Why did you change? What happened? No, there was no change. It was just the thrill and the fantasy that covered the whole reality. The moment sex happens, it pops out. So, if you are in this situation, you're facing this kind of situation right now, let me tell you what the biggest problem would be. Number one is that you would actually want to allow for emotional access. What does that mean? Now, when the emotional wall that you've put up is broken, right? There is an access to you emotionally. And at that point, you can fall for anything in the name of trying to sympathize with you, trying to make sure that you feel okay, either from this same person or from any other man. The second thing that could happen is that you will now go to begin to negotiate. Finally, he picks your call. You go like, yeah, I know you're married, but that love that you've shown me for this time, can't it just continue? I will manage however it is. Whatever it is that I've done to you, please can you forgive me and let's continue. The next thing that you would do, if you don't do those first two, is that you begin to seek for closure. I want to just hear from him and hear why he would treat me like this after all the moments we've spent together and all that. But none of these would help you. Emotional access will cause you more pain, right? Going to negotiate will make it worse. And seeking closure will put you at the place where the manipulation will be doubled or tripled. So what do you need to do at this point? You need to guard yourself. You need to make sure you protect your heart at this point. One other thing that could be happening is that at this point your guards are down. Your standards have been lowered. What you thought was going to give you happiness is causing you sadness all of a sudden. So this same guy could come back and say, okay, it's all right, I'm back, let's continue. But continuing at this point will be at his own terms. Why? Because you're desperate to hold on to what you think you've gotten. And it is not good for you. It is dangerous. So you need to understand that this is the time that you need to move on. This is the time you need to put yourself together. If you are facing this kind of situation, hey, I want to tell you something. You are not the experience you've had. No, you are not. Life can still get better. All you need to do is dust yourself, pick up yourself, and keep moving. Learn the lessons you need to learn from this and make sure they don't repeat again. Another thing that you must have to be careful not to do at this point is to generalize that every man out there is the same. No, they are not. You must not generalize this particular situation. Pick up the lessons. I've made a mistake. I've goofed. I did not get it right. What do I need to do? I need to do X, Y, Z and move on with my life. If you do that, I will tell you that beauty would rise from these ashes that you're feeling right now. So, my final take, men are not truly like that. It is men that lack discipline, integrity, and accountability that you will find living life like this. You will find them very charming until they get what they want. The next thing is that they vanish. So, the truth, my dear sister, or any other person that is facing this kind of situation is that wasn't love from the beginning. That he bought you things wasn't love. That he even said I love you wasn't love. That he came and spent time with you wasn't love. All those things were just his strategy to be able to get what he wants and move on. I hope you've learned something from this. In the next episode, I will be telling ladies also how to know men like this. Yes, I'll be explaining to you some ways that you would know men that are going to end up in this manner so that you would avoid them and not fall for them, so that you don't continue to cause yourself a lot of pain. Right? Fantastic. Okwi the Wealth Maestro, asking you to follow me on all social media platforms because there are a whole lot of information that are dropped there daily. You can also reach out to me by dropping me a line and asking me whatever question that you want to ask so that I can give you an answer. Together, we will continue to march towards clearly defined excellence. God bless you.